I think the foundational thing for the MIP was really walking the landscape when we got the growers in the room and with a whole lot of maps and really looked at things through their eyes.
The breadth of knowledge and experience that they brought, I think, was really valuable to our MIP initiatives in the early stages.
And it really told us where we were even going to put our water quality monitoring, where we were going to try to investigate catchment repair projects. And I think it was also the start of the engagement with those growers.
We've had shed meetings, we've put in monitoring stations, sub-catchment monitoring, to try and understand what's happening.
The MIP has had a really positive impact on the banana industry, and it has done in many different ways. It's helped connect us to experts and local knowledge. There'll be no changes or improvements to water quality without behaviour change. And in order to be able to do behaviour change, we've got to understand what drives a grower.
When I was asked to go along to these shed meetings, I was sceptical, I suppose most farmers are, of these. But when I got there, they asked more questions of us. What we thought, we could say, well, have you looked at this? Because we know the lay of the land and that, or we reckon that's what's happened.
It's good to see in conjunction with rainfall events, dry periods, different operations on the farm, planting, ground preparation, fertilising, how they coincide with those results that are coming back from the water level.
And this is information that they have never had access to before. And it's also helped us in educating growers. So when they say, well, what's the contribution of nitrogen coming from the rainforest, we can actually tell them what it is.
We were getting listened to. That's the feeling I get. We sit down and bounce ideas off each other. That's how I reckon you learn.
Some of the techniques that have been used in the shed meetings to convey the message are really impressive that the MIPS team have come up with. And what I think it's really done is build trust in the science and the water quality aspects and the science around that.
The Department of Environment and Science water quality people came up and trained not only our team, but also I think about 13 local people to help us. I don't think we would have managed to get around all the sites during the heavy rain without a casual sampling team.
We need to start doing our part and trying to protect our waterways.
This is where we can start changing things.
Better data, you get more information, and those local people that take water quality have that local knowledge. You get more pertinent, relevant information.
Some of us had 40 years experience of farming, but we could relate that in with what the MIP had to show us, to help us improve our farming practices.
We had industry organisations like cane growers and ABGC work together, and I think that will continue into the future.
And we saw those growers come together in the shed meetings too.
We want to improve sustainability and we want to improve water quality. And somewhere we need to meet that everyone wins.
The biggest learning for me is that the grassroots, place-based approach is critical in a project this size. It's really important to involve the landholders and the end users of a project in the design and to keep revisiting that design and make sure we're still on track.